I'm gonna give you a gift too. I'm going to rank my top 25 POIs from Battle Royale, public Battle Royale, no OG, no reload, no like Blitz and all that other stuff, just Battle Royale. I started in Chapter 3, Season 1. I have played like Chapter 2, Season 5 Playground, but that's not like really Battle Royale. So like yeah, I'm gonna rank my top 25 POIs from yeah, the public Battle Royale that they had in. And OG POIs from like that returned in chapters like Chapter 3 will count also. So like yeah. At number 25 today, guys, is chapter not chapter my bad. Sanguine Sweets from Chapter 4, Season 4. And I'm probably gonna get some of these names wrong. I think it's Sanguine Sweets. I think it's Sanguine Sweets. Anyways, there was a boss that spawned here. The boss didn't, it was Diamond Dealer. Diamond Dealer only dropped a thermal DMR. And yeah. It kind of, let's just say it's fired very slowly. But remember, you did get the key card for the mythics, like that you can steal. You could have got Mice's drum gun, the Foundation's MK7, or you could have even got Kit's charged shotgun. So yeah, you basically get 2 mythics. But the one is guaranteed to be pretty bad. Yeah. Number 24 is Evergreen Terrace from the Simpsons season. This one happened very rarely. I mean, not rarely, recent. Anyways, Evergreen Terrace is where you can find the Simpsons home and then like a Millhouse's home. And yeah, it was a really good. It had many references in it. And yeah, the references were like when The Simpsons was made, December 17th, 1989. Yeah, not much else to say. It's kind of like just like Pleasant Park, basically. Yeah, not much else to say, about Evergreen Terrace. There was this one slurp room house near Evergreen Terrace. I don't think it was considered Evergreen Terrace though. At number 23, we got Steamy Springs. Steamy Springs from Chapter 4, Season 2. I remember landing at Steamy Springs just to hire an NPC. It was Sludge from it was Ripley versus Sludge. It was Sludge, the red Ripley. Steamy Springs was very, very relaxing. It definitely got overshined by Mega City. Let's just say that, and other POIs like the Citadel. I don't know what I was doing there. Should probably go to pedal. Boss. Okay, not focusing on the POIs. Anyways, Steamy Springs got definitely overshined. It was a very relaxing POI. Yeah, if you wanted to have a chill game in Chapter 4, you should have landed at Steamy Springs. At number 22, I got the Dog Pound from Chapter 2 Remix. I would give it high, make it higher, but the third parties here were insane. They just were. Yeah, there was like the whole entire lobby was landed here. And yeah, I'm not even over exaggerating. I'm being completely for real. If I'm being completely honest. If it weren't for third parties, I would definitely put it higher. You can find Snoop Dogg. You could transform into the guards. And yeah, it just had Snoop Dogg as a boss. I don't think anyone has, would think about Snoop Dogg before a boss, before he actually became a boss, or the leaks. I don't know if there was leaks. I don't really check on leaks. I didn't really check on, leaks. So yeah. Alright, at number 21, we got Lustrous Lagoon. If you forgot about this POI, I won't blame you, okay? It was a very forgettable POI. It replaced Lazy Lagoon, not from Chapter 1, the Chapter 3 version. That version is honestly way more forgettable than Lustrous Lagoon. It was a very pretty POI. It was one of the Chrome POIs I actually liked. You couldn't really farm. There wasn't as much mats in Chrome POIs. So yeah. It was very beautiful. It had like a pirate ship. Well, I don't know. It might have. Pretty sure it rotated through the map or something. I think it did. It was like a floating pirate ship that had Blackheart as an NPC. So yeah. At number 20 is Springfield Slurpworks from The Simpsons season again. It was like Slurpy Swamp, but it wasn't really a swamp. Time to fight the boss. Time to fight malaria. Come on. Okay. Anyways, Springfield Slurpworks is literally Slurpy Swamp, but without the swamp. It was just, yeah. It's kind of like Steamy Stacks and Slurpy Swamp. That's basically it. It was kind of like, it was like Duff here, but it was Fortnite guide. Into Fortnite guide. I think the dictionary should take notes from me, I guess. Yeah, I'm getting really off topic here. I'm sorry. Too distracted for this game. Yes, you definitely got out there with a full health, full shield. And it was just a chill spot. And there was a boss that sometimes spawned there. Like I had an encounter with Evil Homer and Witch Marge there. But if I die to an AI boss, oh god, that would be bad and sad. Anyways, number 19 is Crime City. I got a character that likes to commit crimes, and yeah, this was the perfect place. Some people think that I actually love Crime City and I would put it in the top 5, but no, it's reality. No, especially when like the Daigo's spires would spawn there, like they're really annoying. I don't know, and they had the chance to drop exotic grenades. Don't ask how Fortnite approved exotic grenades. They just like bounce or something. Alright, sorry for that, guys. I had to mute myself. Anyways, let's continue on with Crime City. Fletcher can, sometimes spawn there, but it was extremely ridiculous. It was a ridiculous, drop spot in Chapter 6, Season 2. And there was a black mark in there, like, literally outside of there. So, like, yeah. At number, let's see here, 18 is Frenzy Fields from Chapter 4, Season 1. And it lasted throughout the chapter, the whole entire chapter. Not many POIs got, like, replaced in Chapter 4. More POIs stayed in POIs that didn't. I don't know. I think that was the case. I don't know. So oh my gosh, if I die! So yeah. No. No. Alright. Frenzy Fields was a, chill POI. At one point you can, find, 3 NPCs there. Yeah. If only I made NPC videos back then. Yeah, Chapter 4, Season 4 was the first time I started NPC collecting. Anyways, I don't know why that's a habit of mine. Do not ask why it is. But yeah, Frenzy Fields was, yeah, it was a good POI. It had a big barn. You can find Remedy on Chapter 4, Season 3, I'm pretty sure, there, and she was, like, very useful. So, yeah. Let me pass away in the bathtub. At number 17 is Castle Doom. Same with the Dog Pound. If it weren't for the third parties, it would be way much higher. Oh my gosh, that was like... I'm just thinking about the third parties there. Oh my god. Like, there's like 63 players per game landing here. It was... Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, no. Castle, yeah, you had Doom, who drops his Monarch Pistol. Monarch Pistol was, I remember the Olympics, people made fun of how that looked, like, it looked, when you were aiming, it literally looked like that one guy from, like, the Olympics. He was like a meme. Anyways, oh, there's Peter. Hold on, I need to talk to my viewers. Please, I need to make money. I need to feed my family, bro. Anyways, I'm so down. And then we got Reality Falls for number 16, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. This is the most beautiful POI, like, I think, ever. Like, in my opinion. Like, this is stunning. That was stunning. Oh my gosh. I remember when I first opened up the minimap in Chapter 3, Season 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It wasn't the most creative name, but it was a very beautiful name. And a very beautiful POI. There's slurp mushrooms. What? Why can I not? I'm trying to press that one! Anyways, Reality Falls was just a very good name. And then they just turned it into the Reality Tree. Still a pretty good POI, but like, not as good as Reality Falls. Don't mind Peter Griffin, by the way. He's built like a zigzag, don't mind him. .44 is actually sad. It's pressing random buttons. Sorry, dude. Imagine dying from your Peter Peter Griffin Sparks. Anyways, number 15 is Lavish Lair, and it's actually on this chapter 5 map. Lavish Lair with Oscar. If you fought the if you new gens fought well like if you fought in creative, that thing was powerful. Oscar's Frenzy Auto Shotgun was powerful. Like chapter 6 players, new gens, chapter 7 players. If you started there, if you started, you missed out. Okay, you missed out. I'm sorry, but like, and even if you played for like even if you played like for like 5 minutes in chapter 5 season 1, you know how feared the Reaper Sniper and Oscar's Frenzy Auto Shotgun was. It was just too powerful. Lavish Lair without the boss, I think it would actually be kind of like after season 1. I feel like it's a bit vertical. Like if you're like down here and then someone can just like shoot you from up the roof. It was like, I'm pretty sure it's like a 5-story building. Like I don't even know if Elon Musk can afford that. Okay, I'm joking. Obviously he can. I'm not. Go to the doctor, bro. You farts are red. Stop. Anyways, and number 14 is Rave Cave. Rave Cave, was in chapter 3, season 3, just like Reality Falls. Man, that was a good POI. With the ballers on the roller coasters. That was just cinematic, I swear. I'm not really exaggerating. It's a Nerf pump shotgun. But, anyways, cuttlefish. Can I use this? Oh, that's not human. Rave Cave was like a roller coaster, that had an inside that was pretty run down, if you ask me. It was basically made out of metal scraps. It replaced, no, Reality Falls replaced Camp Cuddle. It replaced, Command Cavern. Anyways, number 13, this is gonna be my hot take of the video, Nitro Drone. I was like with my friend, oh crap, I didn't even make my selection. My bad. Oh my god! When I was with my friend, we saw a short that said that you know, crap, going to kill myself. Not really. Don't worry. Don't worry. YouTube, do not cancel me. We found out that Nitro Dome, it was called Nitro Dome. We swear it was called Nitro Dome. I don't know, they just like renamed it? I swear it was Nitro Dome. Nitro Dome. Like, the shock that we felt, like, we had to check the map to make sure that was real. Anyways, number 12 is Wonky Land from this chapter. Chapter 7 has been a pretty good chapter so far, in my opinion, of course. Some people might think otherwise. But yeah, Wonky Land is a very good POI, in my opinion. Whoa! I've not. Shing, 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 shing. This thing does not work. Oh. Anyways, no, Wonky Land is, a very good POI. The minigames there are pretty fun, and they give you a lot of rewards. Yeah. Oh, why am I setting fire in here? Oh, I'm burning there. Anyways, number 11 is Classified Canyon. I love Classified Canyon. I did a ranking video about every chapter 7. I was not trying to make a joke there, guys. Okay, I hate that meme. It's not really a meme. It's just rage bait at this point. Maybe just start a forest fire inside someone's house. Surely they won't care, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Classified Canyon, you can get a bunch of loot from the basement floor. So, yeah. You can get an arc lightning gun, legendary arc lightning gun. Yeah, it's very useful for a drop spot. If you're still watching, thank you, okay? Just thank you. The amount of stuttering I did is actually painful. You guys can probably agree. Okay. Get killed. Anyways, entering our top 10 is Freaky Fields, chapter 6 version. I don't think there's ever been other than this, I don't think there's ever been 2 POIs that spawn there's only one person POI that has ever been and like bosses have been in 2 POIs. Like this is the first time ever. Like not like with the Spire, like when Raz and Spire Assassin were in the same season. Like they spawned, like Doja Cat and Jason could spawn like in the same POI at the same time. Like it was crazy. I never actually got that, sadly. I'm sad. It still makes me sad to this day. And it's also just very sad in general. So yeah, Freaky Fields, because of the name, it gets extra points. Yeah, people were freaking out when Freaky Fields came back. Freaky Fields will forever be a moment, a POI in my heart. So yeah. I'm itching my head. Number 9 is Faulty Splits. Faulty Splits only lasted for 1 season, like, and then they got replaced by Mega City. Like, yeah. Like, why? Could have done like Breakwater Bay or Lonely Labs. Like, so disappointing. Maybe even Frenzy Fields. I'll be fine with that. No, Frenzy Fields is W. I don't know actually what you can replace. I don't know actually. Oh my god, my head is itching so bad. Again, if you're watching to this point, thank you. This video is turning out horrible right now. Yep. All these sports will forever be a part of my life. And you can also find a boss there at one point, Double Agent Hush, which dropped the exotic SMG. So yeah. At number 8, we got Eclipse Estate. Basically just a upgraded version for the Sanguine Sweets. It got, as Simon says, instead of 2 options, for mythics that you can choose. You got 3. And Kato Thorn himself dropped a pretty good weapon, scoped SMG. I don't know what exactly it was called, like the scoped. Was it called the scoped SMG? I don't think so. Scoped burst SMG, I think it was. Anyways, number 7 is Tilted Towers from Chapter 3. I said in the beginning of this video, you can find POIs from previous chapters that were on the Battle Royale map. Could be on this list, and one of them is on this list. Tilted Towers from Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Season 1, I didn't like that one because it was just buried the whole, like half of the season. Chapter 3, Season 2, that was the war season. It got blown up, tore down, and then it's very devastating. It was also very devastating, and not to mention it was also very devastating. I will attack you. Imagine getting killed by that. Yeah, Tilted Towers, I liked it in Chapter 3, Season 3, especially when life was very chill. And the season was very chill. I actually like Chapter 3, Season 3. God, that's a hot take. I can smell the comments. If this video even gets any, I don't even... You got fly jars? I got a firefly gun. No! Let me concentrate here. Oh god. Anyways, number 6 is Mass Meadows. I did not really like Chapter 6. This was one of the best, this was one of the only good POIs we got from Chapter 6. Like, amazing. Like, there were some pretty good POIs from Chapter 6, but this one, there was a very few that were amazing. Yeah, Chapter 6 was the worst chapter I've played, in my opinion. Sorry. At number 5 is Condo Canyon. I'm gonna wait. We're just gonna do some emotes for now. Condo Canyon, I loved going to the Bayo Bros restaurant. It was a pretty big POI. It had a hotel, and other stuff. It was a very chill POI. Number 4. The reason I waited is because it's Fencing Fields, and we can go to Fencing Fields literally right now. We can actually explore this POI as we're talking about it. Anyways, Fencing Fields is this beautiful garden. It has the boss, Nisha, and like stuff. And yeah. It's very beautiful. It has Nisha with her AR and Gray pump. It's not the spaz. It's that thing. I don't really like it. And yeah, this main building I really like. It's very fancy. And guess what it has? Underground area. And then we got the vault. So yeah. At the top 3. Number 3, Grim Gate. Grim Gate was peak. First of all, it had the boss in Chapter 5, Season 2, And there was also the boss in Chapter 5, Season 3, if you challenge him for a duel. And that boss fight was very, very easy. Not a lot of people knew that, but like, oh, luckily I did. Okay. So yeah. Still very thankful that I knew that. If I didn't and heard about that, that would have been very devastating. Number 2. The Citadel. He's thinking about it. He's panicking and nope. Why does it say that I'm gonna return? Don't mind my level, by the way. Anyways, hit level 300 like a week ago. Where's this boss? Anyways, the Citadel is my top 2 spot. It is a visually stunning POI, and it dropped the Excalibur, Mythic Excalibur rifle, but most importantly, it dropped the Shockwave Hammer, the Mythic Shockwave Hammer, Asia's Champions Shockwave Hammer. I remember, like, you can make stuff fly. I remember eliminating someone with a wooden box, like, from flying. Like, it was so funny. But I didn't really get the Shockwave Hammer a lot because my friend stole it from me. Yeah, if only as I recorded, I was like, really, literally like, bro! To my friends. I meant to my friend. I was like, bro, give me a Shockwave! Almost cried. Crying over a freaking hammer made of pixels. Can't believe I cried over that. And the moment you all been waiting for. The number 1 spot is it's not really a surprise. Mega City. Anyone who knows me probably knew I was gonna put this in the number 1 spot. But yeah, Mega City was stunning. Even though the buildings weren't really accessible, there was so much buildings. They got the high card boss in Chapter 4, Season 3 and 2. And guess what? In Chapter 4, Season 2. Guess what? High card spawned there and dropped his suppressed AR. But that wasn't the best part. His key card. When you open the vault, you got the Prime Havoc Pump shotgun. The Mythic Havoc Pump, which did 250 to the head at the time. Keep in mind, this wasn't a sniper. This was a shotgun. It was this thing right here. Like, let me test it on a boss real quick. Like, the key card opened the vault, and then, like, you can get very good loot, diamond chests. And yeah, let me show you how it, got nerfed a lot to the ground. Well, not really to the ground, because it still does 210 to the head. Like, when you're very close. Like, very, very close. Like, look how OP this thing is. Let me show you. Mega City was also very, very stunning. And yeah, you can't forget the grind rails. Yeah, it was just very relaxing. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it to the point, oh my gosh, thank you. I need to find this boss so I can show you guys how OP this thing was. I get it, I'm a glazer. Okay, I need to find this boss, bro. I need to, but like, I need it for the content. I will find you, Oscar. I'll just find a guard, I guess. Let me show you. I can kill this guy like instantly. Look how much health. Wait for it to reload. This is a boss with a lot of health. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for watching, if you even watched to the end, and bye guys.